Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and in this one I'm going to pledge to Jorvik.
Tell me about Jorvik. Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
If that is
Oh,
true,
nice.
you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Ljuvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the city's politics.
That would make my work easier.
What say you then?
I want to pledge to Jorvik. It's a tiny area, so I'm thinking that we might be able to do it in one video.
I will go now. Do you know where I might find Hjor and Lufin?
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average.
Okay, that should help enough, I think. Let's see. Woohoo, alright. I have not unveiled the map, so I'm gonna put a marker there and go from here. The only reason that I might not be able to finish this one in one episode is that it's 4:20 a.m. here when I'm playing this, so yeah. I might need to go to sleep in an hour or so, but let's hope that it doesn't take much more than that and we get to finish this one in one video. I still have 2 full maps to do all the lootings, which is usually 5-6 hours worth of playing, because both of them are big maps. It's Lincolnshire. That was the last one that I played but didn't loot. Is there a sound of the bear? And I think it was Sussex, if I recall correctly.
Hey, you killed him! Die!
Yeah, some random people, which is, I don't know how it's, I think it's also kind of random depending on how many people you kill. For some dudes getting revenge on the people who killed them. I don't think there's any sort of like a backstory to them really. I do see some letter on them, but it could be kind of like randomly generated. I'm not gonna read too much into those revenge, but it's a nice thing to, not that way, you idiot. It's a nice thing to have. Seriously? There we go. There's definitely something down there. Small chest, but I'm not gonna... Not that way. Not gonna bother with that. Chester, I think. Didn't know that's the bow.
Yeah!
Yeah, recently heard some news about a new Assassin's Creed maybe in 2021. I think the name of the channel, if I recall exactly, is Raptor or Game Raptor, something like that. And he was talking about some leaks, some minor leaks, nothing major yet, that are pointing to a possibility of having a Assassin's Creed maybe in East Asia. I think it was in Japan, they were guessing, by the end of 2021 or early 2022. Should be pretty nice. We had to wait 2 years for Valhalla. But on the other hand, they did a pretty good job on supporting Odyssey. During that time, we got some pretty amazing DLCs. I really like the Atlantic DLC and definitely the Hidden Blade, which we had like 3 new maps being released. And the maps were amazing, the story was pretty cool, and I really liked that game. Okay, I have never been to an area like this, except Vinland had some snow on it. What animals are following me? Oh. Horse. Did you give up? Can it trick you to but it's not gonna be useful since I cannot climb any of these walls. That should be climbable.
This must be Jorvik. The Order of Ancients lurk in its streets and alleys. My old friends Hjor and Lufvina live here.
Okay, good for you and your friends, but I'm gonna first make a checkpoint here. Four cities, what? No. Wow, this looks beautiful. It's kind of the first land that looks all snowy. Okay, which side can I jump to? Seems neither of them. Weird. Nope, not that way, you idiot. That way. This is a tiny map, but God, it has a lot of stuff in it. Wow. Not bad for a small map. It's kind of weird that it's surrounded by Derbyshire. Get a new layout of a map.
Hjor and Lufvina settled near this harbor. Someone should know where to find them.
Okay.
Hi, friend. Could you help me find some of my people?
Sure. Fine.
I am.
Then you will get no help from me, or any of the other merchants for that matter. Now, if...
Bitter. Has Hjor run?
Okay, that's enough fast travel. Unlocked.
Little one, can you help me? I'm looking for some friends. Do the names Hjor and Lufvina mean?
I think I know that name. A woman.
Very smart.
She sounded funny, so I asked her once. Hope it wasn't rude of me. You want to speak to the dockmaster, Grigory. I've seen him talking with her before.
My thanks.
And what about me? What? Move along now. We ran a clean dock in Jorvik.
What was that weird eye?
You
You must be the Dockmaster.
What gave it away?
Everyone hates you.
As I just explained to your friend there, if your wares have been seized, take it up with the council.
These merchants are not my friends, but I'm looking for some. Hjor and Lufina.
You know Hjor and Lufina? What business do you have with them?
We know each other from Norway. Bid farewell to that land, but not to old friends.
You may be glad to hear they fare quite well in Jorvik.
It does not surprise me. They're driven, and so am I. Now I would like to see them again.
In a manor surrounded by flowers. That's where Hjor and Lufina live. How about some coin for my trouble?
How about I cut out your tongue?
Forget I said anything.
A manor? Hjor and Lufina have done well for themselves.
Ooh, Ola game. So tempting. Oh, I like the
Keep
game.
your coin pouch close to you. There are pocket thieves around lately.
I cannot wait for the Yuletide feast. Snow, wine, food. It is truly the best.
Have a look, Sunan.
That's the only big building. I'm not sure if they're surrounded by flowers, but
Here,
Yep.
this is their home.
tons of flowers actually.
The place has been ransacked. And this body, it's not Hjor or Lufina. Scattered scrolls. The thief was looking for something.
Nope, nope. Get back in there.
There was a struggle here. Looks like it continued outside.
A lot of blood just appeared.
Blood, but no body. Which way did they go?
Just follow the blood. Anything else I can find here?
Is this one of the thieves? The trail continues.
Good.
Who is that? Come closer, now.
It's me, Lufina. It's Eivor.
Eivor? What? Who sent you? Are you with them?
Breathe, Lufina. You're rattled. You know me. I am a friend.
Are you? You show up here like this. These people tried to kill me.
I heard there was trouble in Jorvik. I have only come to help. On my honor.
I am sorry, Eivor. I did not mean to doubt you. It has been a tense few weeks.
Who were they? Why were they after you?
They were after this. I do not know what it is, but these men were ready to kill me for it.
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
You know him?
I've seen a letter like this before, in London. This city is in great danger. Where's Hjor?
At the Royal Hall. I will take you there. Pull up your hood. We may not be safe just yet. This way.
Okay.
They are still looking for me.
Hide low. We can slip past them.
How the hell am I supposed to slip past them? No.
She can't have gotten far. Look around.
Let's go.
How am I supposed to deal with this dude? Walking right in front of us.
They say when a stranger... Hey, wait!
It's the shadows now.
Really? Okay. That's how you want to play it. Let's play that way. Coward. Don't hide behind. Nice hit. I gave it that. Nice.
I do not see any others. Let's keep moving.
This way. I think it is safe now. Gods, Eivor. Your arrival could not be better timed.
Call it fate. I had hoped our paths would cross again, though I imagined a calmer reunion.
We fled one problem only to find ourselves embroiled in another. While King Richier is preoccupied with the money shortage, a group called the Red Hand has been imposing their will.
The ones who attacked you.
Yes and no. They are bandits, but someone is controlling them.
Look no further than the names in that letter. Killing them is the reason I'm here.
But they are coded. They could belong to anyone.
The sludge in the streets often drips from the gutters of the halls. When in doubt, look to those in power.
You mean the...
You mean the what?
It pleases me to see you, old friend. All are welcome here in Jorvik.
It's good to find you well, Jor. Both of you.
I don't remember
What are you
these two
doing
people.
You have not come all this way for the Yuletide.
I've come to warn you, old warrior, about a rot in your city. 3 figures, corrupt and dangerous. We should work together to bring them into the light and kill them before they come to power.
However I may help, I am ready.
Slow yourselves. Eivor, we cannot just go running around the city, poking and prodding and killing at will.
They nearly did me, Jor.
What?
These people sent the Red Hand after her, ready to shed blood in your streets to keep themselves a secret. But they failed.
This is the letter that was sent to our home. The needle, the firebrand, the vault.
They
Oh, I
belong
have
to a
seen the
group
name
called the
Needle.
Order of Ancients. These are their assumed names. Our leads.
Listen to him, Jor. He has dealt with their kind before.
Corruption has seeped its way into Jorvik. But King Richier's hands are full, which means my hands are full. Counsel on this matter will fall on deaf ears.
I do not want his counsel. All I have told you stays between the 3 of us. But you should introduce me to the king. I will need to align with him if we are to go about this freely.
The Picts are winning this war. We should be scraping together every ounce of silver to procure food for our men.
Understood, dear Faravit, but we also have a responsibility to our townspeople. The Yuletide must go on.
Enough! The more you argue, the more my head hurts. Sure, I was not aware we had company, the likes of which I did not approve.
You have a problem in Jorvik.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
A problem that nearly got my friend killed. Lufina was attacked by the Red Hand. They raided her home, destroyed her property, and chased her through the streets.
Those bloody scoundrels again.
She survived, but the Red Hand has been a growing problem here of late.
And what is your stake in this? You some sort of wandering mercenary?
No. This is Sigurd Jarl's Drenger. Took our old camp by the river Nene, as I hear it. I am Faravit. war chief to Halfdan Ragnarsson, and this well-fed wastrel is Audun, High Reef of Jorvik.
I've seen rebel groups like this before. They sit and wait, and the moment you lower your guard, they spring up like weeds. If left alone, they will take Jorvik out from under you. Not what you want. Not what Halfdan wants.
Oh dear. What do you want?
Tell me what you know about the Red Hand, and I will rid your city of them. You can go about your affairs.
They've been sticking their hands in coffers around the city, targeting nobles, merchants, and anyone else they can throttle.
And they are growing, as you said. I would rather not be worrying about them come Yuletide.
This is not something we can afford to ignore. If we do not have the means to deal with the Red Hand, we should let Eivor.
Do what you can, but do it quietly. I do not want the public alarmed. Hjor, send funds to procure food and ale for Faravid's men. And make sure there's enough left over for the feast.
But it's as I said, we don't have...
Find it. I have spoken.
He tells me to find more silver. Where? In a dragon's hoard? Come, I will take you back to Ljufina. She will know where to begin. I cannot tell if that went the way you had hoped.
It went well enough. Riche will stay out of my way. No one can argue the Red Hand must be dealt with. Speak a word of this to no one. The circle of trust must stay between the three of us.
Long have I waited for the chance to serve one of such worth.
Raid with me, warrior, for plunder, glory, and Valhalla.
All right.
You will forgive me for stepping away. I grow weary of those pissing contests.
My love, I am sorry for what happened. I should have been there.
Nonsense. You have your duties to fulfill. Besides, a few bandits is hardly something to worry over.
I am only glad you were not harmed. Eivor, I will be around if you need me.
Once you catch the tail, you do not...
Old habits die with the struggle.
Yours changed. Softened.
Politics. It takes the Norse out of a Norse.
I'm happy for him. And you as well. You have made something of yourselves here.
Perhaps.
What do you have there?
Christian texts. The Gospels. Ecclesiastes. The Revelation of John. The Red Hand steals all they can find. We may run the city now, but the Christians must still be allowed to worship as they see fit.
Seems the Red Hand disagrees.
What's more, Althon is worried they will come for the archives next. Between this and all the uproar at the harbor, I would say we have some leads.
What does the Red Hand want with Christian texts?
That is the question. Whatever it is, there is no length they will not go to retrieve them. They have even burned people alive who refuse to hand over what they demand.
Where's the largest collection of texts in the city?
The archives. But they haven't been so bold as to attack it yet. Althon keeps a close eye on the place.
I will try my luck there.
Okay.
I went by the harbor when I first arrived. The dockmaster looked wary when I asked about you.
That does not surprise me. He's been using Jorvik's money shortage to increase taxes. As if he's been ordered to by the council. Jor would never wrong the people like that, even if Richier demanded it. The dockmaster is a thief and a liar.
A man in need of a throttling. I will have another look around the harbor.
Try the trade depot. It's where he's holding the merchants' wares.
I will get started at once. No, I need you here. Listen to the voices in this hall. Look for any signs, changes in behavior, anything.
I would swallow a horse heart to join you, Eivor.
I know, old friend. Your loyalty is why I need you here. I will return when I find...
Righty. XP for just talking. Not bad. Multiple quests accepted. Burying the firebrand, Eivor heads to the archives hoping to find some answers to Red Hand's theft and Christian texts. To Jorvik Hall in search of the Dark Master. That one seems close enough, so why not begin with this one? is a book of knowledge there. So definitely start with here.
The archives. This must be where Alan shuffles the council papers. He's not here. Wreaths, timber, food, wine. An expensive list of items to procure for a feast. I should look around.
Okay, if that's there, then it would mean... Okay, let's...
Thank you, Auden. I will leave with these at once.
Of course. A4, isn't it? What brings you to our archives?
I've come to ask about these Christian texts. Lufina tells me the Red Hand is stealing them.
And destroying them. I fear they will attack these archives next. The abbess here has offered to bring the texts somewhere safe. She's been working diligently on this matter.
You flatter me, Lord. I only wish to help.
Abbess Ingeborg, this is Eivor, our honored guest from the south.
How can I help?
You say you're keeping the texts safe. Where?
Forgive me, Eivor, but as an outsider, I do not understand your stake in this. For that, I am reluctant to trust you. The texts are safest with me. I will do what I must to guard them from the Red Hand.
I admire your resolve. But unless the Red Hand is dismantled, they will continue to harm those in possession of these. The Red Hand seems to know where to look for these texts. It may be someone is guiding them. What can you tell me? You know something else. That much is clear.
The abbess has her suspicions.
As much as it pains me to say, I suspect something foul at the rectory. I have heard whispering, collusion, and the bishop. He has been sneaking around the rectory, often visiting the priests in the cover of night.
Time I pay these men of faith a visit. The rectory is on the road to the minster. I should look for the bishop there.
Yes, we shall, but just in a moment. It's got to be a way up there. Go around. What the? You dropped that ladder? There were two of them. Up Rage of Helheim. Helheim, I think. Don't know.
I have the Yuletide feast to prepare for as well. Do drop by for the festivities.
Alright. Nope. Going around town is the hardest part of any RPG game because The game is much slower around these parts. Explore the rectory. Ooh, nice. One of these things.
Here's the rectory. The abbess said she suspected secrecy among the priests and bishop. Seems quiet. Where is everyone?
Doesn't seem that quiet to me. Oh, did it not break the bar? No, it did.
Get away!
Ah! Enough!
Leave me be, please!
What has you doused in sweat and trembling so?
The Red Hand. They're everywhere. Please, I don't want any trouble.
Looks as though everyone else has fled this place. So why are you still here?
Waiting for the bishop. One of our brothers said he would return soon. That's all I know, I swear it.
Where's this other priest?
He's locked himself in. That house, just there.
Bit weird. Oh, I do need food.
Someone is hiding in there. Doubt he'll come out. I'll have to find a way in.
Seriously? You cannot break this thing?
Hecaris tristis. E non cupidum eorum.
No, stay away from me. Stay back. Ah!
Muskie. Been here long, priest?
Just who do you think you are, trespassing like this? This is my property you've destroyed.
I hear you priests have been hiding ever since some Christian texts went missing. What are you hiding from?
The Red Hand? Who else? They muscle their way to and fro. No one has done a thing about it.
I'm looking for the bishop. Where is he?
Gone to his quarters. Said he would return once he finished tending to a private matter. But that was some time ago.
Show me there.
What do you mean to...
Now.
Lord, forgive me. I knew I should have left with the others.
Where the hell did they just disappear?
Bishop's quarters. What is that burning smell?
It's blood.
You don't want to go there. Wet. Come on, I just want a more comfortable in and out way.
Blood. There was a struggle here.
Holy. You think?
A charred letter beneath the body. He must have tried to hide it before he died. Ugh, the stench.
Birds
He
of
looks like
blood.
Searcher's shit.
It is with a heavy heart that I will be resigning from my duties at the Minister. The texts we kept there have been compromised, and I can no longer tolerate the abyss's methods. God forgive me for discrediting these sacred texts. My brother, listen carefully. The church is no longer safe holy grounds. As I write this letter, I fear there may be an attempt on my life. Remember this name, the Firebrand. She is. The rest of the letter has been burnt.
Someone knew the bishop was conflicted and killed him before he could say a word.
So we know that...
It's a confession.
The
bishop played a part in destroying these texts against his own will. The rest of the letter is burned, but makes mention of the minster and the abbess. Is that where she's been keeping these?
Look around. Search every room. They're around here somewhere.
It's them. It's the Red Hand. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Quiet. The Red Hand. I need to leave.
We will burn that sinner just like the others.
Would be cool.
Several Christian texts. The abbess was right to cast suspicion the bishop's way.
Stay out of the way, heathen. We will complete our work. You cannot.
Sorry, you were saying? Didn't see you there, pal.
The target sent the Red Hand after me. I must be closing in. It is time I head to the minster. The abbess knows more than she's letting on.
That dude is moving a lot. I'm gonna get rid of him first. Don't look this way. The decks are being safeguarded. The Red Hand might have taken control of the area. Yep. Wait a second. Why there seems to be an actual way to here? Kinda weird. But okay. Stop being stupid. There we go.
No place for you, priest. Go, now.
Blasphemy! Stop this at once!
Something troubling you, Father?
Abbess, look. They are burning all of these passages. Why are you not stopping this?
Is she the girl?
Because I ordered them to.
What?
The vellum that burned before you are covered in lies. So long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
Lies? Abbess, what has happened to you? We are God's children all. Do not renounce him like this. Please, I beg of you. You can still repent. God will forgive you. You know he will.
Your mind has been poisoned. But worry not. We have the antidote. We will set a new example to which all may aspire.
You're mad! You won't get away with this!
You're gonna just
I
burn
won't
that
let you!
pile of...
No one to tell. No one who will hear your cries. If you cannot bear to watch them burn, then you should burn with them. I want it all destroyed. Every text, every passage, every
there are
scribbled
two of
piece
them.
of paper. Everything. It is time to end this.
Yes. Firebrand.
There are 3 of them. Identical.
The Abyss is the firebrand. She'll kill whoever stands in her way. Time I get between her and her next victim.
Identify and assassinate the firebrand. So very helpful. It seemed that there were like 3 identical people that I have to identify from them. You didn't see that one being killed? Okay. Sweet dreams. Oh, I have not done the switch of runes here. Arc of... There we go. If I don't do this, there's a good chance I'll forget to do it later, so I'm just gonna find that on second. There we go. Oops, nope. No, not using this. This one now. Ooh, so close. Actually, did it go that way?
What do you see, Sunan?
It wasn't her. Can't be her. Really?
This fire that burns inside. I've always had it. A longing to do something grand and important. But that door was always shut to me. My methods deemed too severe. I was cast out, shunned, scorned. But the Order, they took notice of me. Saw that it was courage that drove me. courage to change the world for the better. They reopened that door.
And you used your chance to destroy a way of life you did not support.
We have seen time and time again what happens when people are left to interpret for themselves. Knowledge must be controlled. Only then can the message be widely understood. The day where there is but one truth draws nearer. One truth, that is what the Order offers.
This one sought to spark a new flame, but did so with a heavy hand. Not a teacher's tongue. This cleansing of yours ends here.
My work is incomplete, but not inconsequential. There are others who carry on. For one of the four is us.
Why did you say that? What does it mean?
Now I go. A flame that grows bright and burns ever more, ever light.
To Helheim, where cold and crueler fires await.
What? Do we just put a curse on her? Just like that?
I should return to Lufina. She'll want to know about Abbess Ingeborg's involvement.
Abbess. Okay, that was... Then it should be here. Okay. Why are there so many archers here? I'm gonna be fighting every single one of you. It seems that the whole mission of this part of the map is killing those 3 targets. Wow, he was going up fast. There's actually one other quest that I could do before coming back here.
What news do you bring?
The firebrand's flame burns no longer. It was Jorvik's abbess, Ingeborg.
Gods, I would never have suspected. Does the orders reach no bounds?
None. And it is often those we least expect who carry out their ambitions. The abbess sought to destroy all Christian texts in the city, rid Jorvik of their ideals. She did utter a phrase that perked my ears. One of the 4 is ours.
4? But there are only 3 targets in Jorvik. Could there be something we're missing?
Damn Picts! Not only do they hold the north, but those lawless Siths have free roam in our lands as well.
Yours said our spies are on the ground.
Under the ground. Only one of them has returned, bone-beaten and bloodied. The Howling Mother take them.
Lovina, a moment of your time. And Hjor if he's about.
I will be with you shortly.
2 more left to hunt.
The disputes coming out of the docks lately have been deafening. Head there and dig around. Something is bound to turn up.
I think that should be another quest added, I guess. Is it not? Okay, we're gonna pick the needle. Yeah, I'm tired of traveling by foot.
Jorvik Trade Depot. This must be where the merchants' wares are being kept.
Okay, there's a good chance I'm gonna have to do a close fight. Hunter bow. Why my hunter bow has one room in it? Okay, I'm gonna need another. Oh, I see what happened. I took one of the 1.9 headshot out of this one by mistake. Okay, that's better now.
The Dark Master. I do not see him. Is he here?
Keep working. You have no business here.
He has a loud mouth. Usually stands right around here, yelping. Hard to miss.
Fuck off.
There must be another way in.
I'll split you!
Didn't like your tone, buddy. I asked you nicely. You could have answered nicely. But you didn't. Okay, so that's one entrance, but the door is barred, which means there's got to be... kind of the only site that can give me a view of that part. Oh!
The depot is well guarded by the Red Hand. The Order has a stake in these docks.
You're supposed to be in the market. I know, I forgot.
I cannot believe this. Black cloth on their stores.
Oh shit, that guy didn't die.
Someone else will take care of it. You are playing with fire. The needle is known to sting for far less than this.
Don't need to kill that wolf. There's something up
It
here.
seems like the complaints by the merchants never reached the council.
Wow, why is there so many arrows here? First things first.
The sting of a needle. I'm on his trail. So, the Dockmaster seizes cargo and resells it through merchants in the marketplace. The ones involved wear black cloths. I may be able to get their attention by showing some silver around the marketplace. Seized exotic wares. These are worth plenty. Something that could be on the Red Hand's agenda. Accumulating wealth. flash some silver to the merchants. That should get their attention.
Keep your focus. There was trouble at the depot.
Where to?
Don't know for sure, but the Needle is calling for more protection.
Hear me, friend. I have a haul of silver that will sink my ship. Can you help me spend it?
Keep it down, would you? You'll get yourself killed flaunting like that, especially around here.
What good is a market if I cannot sniff around its stalls eager to spend my gains?
You want to let go of your silver? Try the narrow alleys. I'll be gone!
But the Needle is calling for more protection. Meet me here at night. We will go see him together.
Those guards will return after dark. I might be able to follow them to the Needle.
Hvað þykist þér brýnum mín? Góð, satt? Fáið fleira. Hefur ekki þá á kaupstað? Antið nokkur sem skal hafa á heiðabí.
Hi, friend. I have a hoard of silver I'm making to spend. Can you help me? What have you got?
I have nothing left to trade, but Coppergate Market is the right place. Ask around. You'll find someone who'll bend an ear.
My thanks. I hear this marketplace sees its fair share of silver pass through. I have something that may interest you.
You will want to speak to Grigori.
The Dark Master?
Sorry. Who are you?
Someone who wants to do business. With Grigori.
I don't know your face, and I've said too much already. Please, go.
Did I hear you talking about silver?
I'm looking to spend a large sum, not fork it over to some street beggar.
Oi! I'm no beggar, you dolt. I'm with the big dogs.
You mean the Needle?
You have something he wants. If you truly want to make a trade, head to the statue near the east gate.
I shall. Watch yourself around here, yo.
Oh, me? Ha! Please. I've a bigger sword than the lot of them.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything on my map. But holy shit, there's a lot of stuff in here. The statue in where again?
Show me.
Sorry I was late. The lady. You know how it is.
Just hurry, will you? We have rounds to make.
If I follow them, they should lead me to the Needle.
The statue. Come on, I'm trying to hide, you idiot.
I should be cautious around here. Empty carts, and a black cloth marking the house. This is the place.
already had the key, actually.
Hiding among the rats, Needle. Fitting.
Close the door.
Sound of metal. A workshop in the sewers. What is the Needle's operation? All this silverware, some still in their crates. Has this all been seized as well?
What silver? Oh, the silver's here.
They're melting the silver into bars and coins. What do they plan on doing with it?
No! Please! Don't do this! I promise! I promise you your silver next week!
Shut up! How the hell did I miss that one? Was there something up here? Seems that's the only use of it. That doesn't seem to be... Wait a second. Interesting. Okay, that's another way to get in here.
I'm not surprised to find you creeping down here.
You don't belong down here.
We run a clean dock in Jorvik. I believe those were your words. And yet here I find you swimming in silver from all the wares you've seized. Are you the Needle, or just another of his pawns?
You have it all wrong. The fabric of this world has been used up, torn, shredded, you see. Someone must be there to stitch it back together. Someone with a firm yet steady hand, who can thread a needle. Someone like me.
You are a shit poet, but at least my question is answered.
Yes, well, we all have our weaknesses. Yours appears to be the iron between us.
Think your men are going to stop me?
I would not undermine them so. The Red Hand are loyal to our cause, which is more than I can say for the merchants. Make it quick! Meet me in the marketplace when you are done.
Just watch my back!
These were the ones that were supposed to beat me up? Seriously?
target.
Sure thing. Yeah, I'll come back for those loops later.
Come, walk with me. It is good to walk.
Gregory.
Good to take in the air. The sights, the sounds, the smells.
Please, Gregory, I didn't think you'd mind. It was just a few coins.
Shh. I understand. It's not your fault. It was mine for thinking you had anything.
With all the silver I've given you, I have nothing left to feed my children, let alone myself. Please, understand. Oh, dear God.
Merchants of Jorvik, I promised you a future rife with opportunity. And what was the one thing I asked in return? Do you remember?
Loyalty.
Loyalty!
Can we just stand there
Let
and
this
watch?
serve as a lesson. Should any of you think it a good idea to threaten my operation? It's funny. As a child, I thought of snow as the tears of God, frozen by our sins. Weak with hunger, I stared into the sky, hoping it was me he wept for. Me he sought to save. But God did not save me. The vault did. He took me to a fine house, gave me hearty meals, a warm bed. For the first time, someone extended a hand, showed me kindness, compassion. And it was then that I made a vow. I vowed to never turn my back on he who was there for me when God was not.
So you served the Vault, knowing full well what it was a part of.
The Order made our paths intersect. I owed them a debt, and I repaid it by saving this city from its own destruction.
A life debt is a strong motivator. It took hold of this one's Hugad, drove it, and never let go. Yet not with the same compassion you were shown. Too many have suffered by your hand in pursuit of this course.
You're right. Perhaps I deserve this death. But I am but one cog in a large wheel. One that still turns unhindered.
Not for long. Where you have gone, there will be no tears waiting for you.
I like how each of them is disappearing based under like beliefs, conversation, whatever you want to call it. They didn't kill that civilian. If they just go into the fire, that's caused by them, not me. Stupid. Alright, so it's getting close to it's past 5:30 a.m. and I think I should get to bed. And yeah, this thing probably needs another hour of gameplay, 20-ish minutes for killing the next one, but a bit more to, you know, what comes after. There could be 4. Uh-oh. There could be 4 of the targets here, and they just knew of 3 of them. And another one might be unwelled when you kill the... Seriously? Why did you put that tree when it's so hard to use it? Finally. Sometimes the system, the mechanics of the game doesn't work perfectly. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the orders, and that's the one we killed. I think this one was called the Vault. The Vice. The Vice is ruthless. You asked me whether the Vice can deliver. I have no doubt he pursues his mark with unflagging rigor. We will have our boon. Little of this, I'm sure. I cannot help but be amused by the Vice. He parades about in his cape dyed black as his heart, and then the medallion. Nice. That's why he's wearing a cape. Alright, so we've got 4 more clues to find. And that one is probably... oh, the vault. So that's how those 3 go. And I'm guessing killing this one is gonna unveil. Explore, forge alliances to gain clues about dismember identity. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is the 4th one. Those 2 can be followed on our own. And then gathering all of that will unveil this guy. Cool, cool. Alright then, that's gonna be the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and definitely hit the bell icon so you get notified of the next videos. Till next one, take care everyone.